Sometimes when I walk into my room, or any room, honestly, and I'm wearing my Naragi, um, my sleeve gets caught on every door handle because the door handles this one. Got that motherfucker. You know how annoying it is. You know how annoying it is. Every time. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna come in the room. Caught every time. Every time. Every time. I want to rip this thing by accident, and I'm not gonna be happy about it. It's bright today. I gotta fix that. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the Sandwichard experience. Joe, Jamers, HP, Toros. I fix my ring light. Hang on. Goblin, welcome. But yeah, give me the butt. Just don't stop giving me the butt. Hit me with that. You gotta get me that. It's that butt. Can I turn on? Do I have the DVD? I have that on. Is it under dog seat? Yes, it is. BouncingDVDlogo.com. There we go. I post this here, and it goes over my face. Oh God. You want this thing to go over my face, or do you want it to go behind my face? Hey! Throwing things at me! What did I do to deserve this? I thought, I was like, what if I changed my, the thing and I call it Feed Me instead? Because, like, when we're across the thing, like, if you, I can try to eat it, but it's simply not. It's not gonna go in my mouth. That's not how this works, right? You know, like if your initials were HP in real life, I guess it would be great. That would be up to you. You know, I say this all the time. When you got married, you had the option to name yourself anything you wanted. Legally, free and clear. Mrs. Desk Chat, HP Desk Chat. You know, like it rolls off the tongue. Maybe if you ever wrote a book, you could be HP Desk Jet. The 12th. You know, like I don't know if they've copywritten that name. No one should read your books? Why should nobody read your books? I think people should read your books. I think why are you writing a book about Degrassi analysis? Are you going to be writing an analysis about the smut in Degrassi? Is there even smut in Degrassi? Is there smut in Degrassi? Honey, do you know? Hi. Hold on, I'm going to give you a treat. Well, bam. Come here. Come here, honey. Come here. Yay! They were gonna have a PowerPoint night. Okay, if my PowerPoint is gonna be if it's gonna be anything like the Smarty Pants Society, like Dropout does, and we're gonna do a night where we make our own PowerPoints. If we're gonna do something like that, then I think that's the time that I'm gonna have to go and make my PowerPoint either about either about Carly Rae Jepsen's infantilization and how that stymied her progress through the music industry in the early parts of her career. And the other one I was going to do is that if it wasn't for Spider-Man, mecha as a genre wouldn't exist. Those are my two, or as a third one, and I know Kendra's gonna love this.
I love
a complete breakdown of the history of the Gros Michel banana and why you can't get it in a regular grocery store. Big Mike. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're gonna see. I have three ideas lined up. She probably was. We have 3 different ideas for a PowerPoint on my end alone. If you're gonna do a PowerPoint night with HP, what would you make yours on?
Thanks.
That's what HP said you were doing. Like Smarty Pants. Yours would be on the relevance of fairies in the modern day and how
I don't know that much.
That's why you do some bullshit research and make your own stuff up if you need to. It's a PowerPoint.
Okay, but then I would get a
Tauros, did you just double up my DVD? You used... Oh, they hit the corner! Marking out when it hits the corner. Less exciting is that it was... Now that I know it was supposed to do that, it is less exciting. However, it was exciting when it happened and I went, yeah! It gave me the pop-off I wanted out of it. It gave me exactly what I wanted. Say hi, honey. Hi, honey. What are you doing there? Kendra's rating 6. I was licking the back of my head 6 times. 1, 2, 3 times. Jamers says hi, Kendra. Jamers. 1668. What's the relevance of 1668? Is that a particularly good year? Let's guess. I was gonna say the burning of the Library of Alexandria, but that was not in 1668. That's the year the library was invented? No, because I literally just said the Library of Alexandria. We have libraries that are as old as history. Still. $1668. He's 117. Is that right? Edward Cullen. He's 117. So 1668 would not be the year that Edward Cullen was born. Yeah, your toes are on dog cam. Also, my burger socks are in frame too. It costs 1668 for a bag of oranges where you live? That's ridiculous. Columbus sailed the ocean, Bixteen 68. Yeah. Columbus sailed the ocean, great, Bixteen 68. Gamertag was Jamers, Xbox out of the numbers. So 1668 is the number of books you want. Okay. Okay. The number of books that go into the little library. 1,000, over 1,600 books. You know, that's not a small number. Did I know oranges can be green in Costa Rica? Yeah, there's green oranges. 16 to 68. HP, you're excluding 69 from the ages appropriate for the Sandwichard experience? How could you?
Well,
You need 1,000 books to be considered an official library? A book collection is only 1,000. So if you have just under 500, you have to double that. And that's it.
Sir, Tauros 101 has brought us a sandwich to discuss.
Oh my god. Patacone con carne desmejada. I guess so. I've never seen this before. Oh my goodness. Is it a sandwich? Yes, I will get this one out of the way. This is a flatbread sandwich. This is an open face sandwich. It exists on the Sandwichard Sandwich School Sandwich Scale patent pending in the same place that a Wigan kebab does. Or is it Fruit Sando that does? Considering that it would be open faced and that would be only thing on one side.
Jet 12 has brought us a sandwich
Then
to discuss.
they're okay. So yeah, it'd be in the same place as Fruit Sando would. Structurally pure, but no, structure rebellious but ingredient pure. Yeah, structure rebellious but ingredient pure. That patacones con carne desmechada. Buddy, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on. Give me I like to serve this as an appetizer, but they are a good lunch. Basic ingredients, etc. I use my shredded beef and guacamole recipes to spice these up. Yeah. Patacones, desmechada, guacamole, mozzarella cheese, and cilantro. You're not gonna get anything else from this recipe. But oh, damn. I could eat this. I could fuck this. This one has a big egg on it.
hey!
Why does it have an egg on it? Hold on. We're gonna watch a YouTube video.
Una rica carne desmechada que será la protagonista en la receta de hoy, junto con unos crocantes patacones y un rico pico de gallo, son la combinación perfecta si quieres.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, that looks so good.
Una rica carne desmechada que será la protagonista en la
Perfect. I got captions in Spanish. No. Thank you. I would love to know more about this dish. I can't believe we're starting my stream off on a distraction already. Thank you, everybody.
la receta de hoy. Una rica carne desmechada que
Delicious
será la
shredded
protagonista en la
beef.
receta
That'll
de
be
hoy,
star
junto con
today's.
unos
I actually picked up protagonista in there, and I was like, it's the hero, the star of the dish, and I guess it was.
crocantes patacones y un rico pico de gallo, son la combinación perfecta si quieres sorprender a los tuyos con una preparación deliciosa.
Machi,
Lo
machi.
primordial es empezar con la carne. Aquí
Yeah,
tenemos
yeah.
un kilogramo.
No,
Para ser más
number one
exacto,
ingredient
este
is
tipo
good
de
meat.
carne es pecho, ya que es
Trigger
más
warning
perfecto
meat.
para desmechar.
It's
Empezamos
fine.
poniendo sal por ambos
Yeah,
lados y un
more
poco de
salt than
pimienta
that.
negra recién molida, igualmente por ambos lados. Masallamos un poco para que se le impregne el sazón y ahora en la estufa ponemos un sartén a fuego alto, le agregamos un chorro de
With what?
aceite y una vez esté caliente le acomodamos la carne, igualmente por ambos lados. Masallamos un poco para que se le impregne.
With his hand.
Because they're just pushing the seasoning into the meat. Yeah, they're using this part to go just push in. Yeah. There's not enough seasoning on
el
this.
sazón y ahora en la estufa ponemos un sartén a fuego alto, le agregamos un chorro de
They're just
aceite
massaging
y una
it
vez
in,
esté caliente,
exactly.
le acomodamos la carne. La idea aquí es dejar sellar muy
Into
bien dicha
what?
carne por ambos lados. No es necesario que se dore por
Into
completo,
what?
solo es como les digo, que se selle un poco por ambos lados. Una vez esté así, con este aspecto, podemos bajarla del
Massage
fuego
me
e
into the
inmediatamente
bed.
incorporarla en la olla
Impregnate the seasoning? Come.
Presión. Junto con esa carne vamos a agregar una cebolla
Oh,
morada
it's gonna.
cortada en
Oh my
cuatro
god.
partes,
Oh,
una
yes.
zanahoria
Yes.
mediana picada en
Yes.
rodajas y por último una cebolla
Yes.
larga en trozos. Para darle sazón les
All right,
agregamos.
okay.
Una vez esté así,
Go season and sear
con
your
este
meat.
aspecto, podemos bajarla del fuego e inmediatamente
Yeah,
incorporarla en la olla a
put it into
presión.
your pressure
Con esa
cooker
carne
or
vamos
your
a
instant
agregar
pot.
una cebolla morada
Go get red
cortada en
onion,
cuatro partes,
whole red
una
onion that's like a decent sized
zanahoria
carrot.
mediana picada en rodajas y por
Then you
último
got your green onions. These are just your aromatics. They're just gonna
una
impart
cebolla
flavor.
larga en trozos. Para darle sazón le
Shred
ponemos
apart.
una cucharadita de comino
Oh,
entero,
find a
media
little body.
cucharada de orégano seco, una cucharada de paprika, 2 dientes de
Paprika,
ajo triturados,
garlic,
una cucharada de mostaza.
mustard,
Seguimos con 2 cucharadas
little
de salsa de
ketchup.
tomate o ketchup, 2 cucharadas de salsa inglesa. El agua que vamos a utilizar son
Worcestershire.
2 litros
water.
aproximadamente, ya que esa carne llevará un buen tiempo de cocción. Como último ingrediente que agregaremos será una cucharadita de sal. Tapamos esta
A
olla
little
y
bit
vamos a
more
llevar
salt.
fuego alto por un tiempo mínimo de 50 minutos para que esta
Pressure
carne se
cooker.
ablande muy bien. Mientras pasa ese tiempo, vamos adelantando un sencillo pico
Then
de gallo.
in
Cortamos
advance,
un
we're gonna make
tomate
a
maduro por la mitad
pico
y
de
luego cada
gallo.
parte la vamos a
You gotta
picar
make
muy
this now?
finamente.
Well,
En
go make
nuestro
this now. Do
caso,
you have all the
cuando hacemos
ingredients?
este tipo de
I think we
preparación,
might
nos
have
gusta el
guacamole.
tomate con todo y semillas, pero si es de su gusto
Oh,
se las
okay.
pueden retirar. Vamos reservando en un recipiente y continuamos con una cebolla morada. Esta al igual que tomate, vamos a picarla pero lo más fina posible que podamos. Llevamos al
If you have
recipiente junto
a-
con el tomate
If you have a food processor, this will go even faster.
y aprovechamos también para agregarle un puñadito de cilantro
Oh,
finamente
cilantro.
picado.
Oh.
Le ponemos una cucharada de vinagre blanco. También vamos a ponerle salsa picante al gusto. En mi caso,
Little hot
vamos a agregarle
sauce.
una cucharadita, ya que esta salsa que utilizamos siempre es algo fuerte. Seguimos con sal
You're a
al
food
gusto,
processor?
un poco
I
de
process
pimienta
food
negra
into
recién molida.
shit.
Le ponemos el jugo de 1 o 2 limones y finalmente agregamos un buen chorro
Jugo
de
de
aceite de oliva.
limones.
Mezclamos muy bien para que se integren todos estos ingredientes y listo. Ya tenemos el
It's just
complemento
pico,
para
but
estos
that looks
ricos
nice.
patacones.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking I would eat that with a spoon. Oh my god. I love pico de gallo.
It's like my cousin.
With no, yeah, you had some beans and it's cowboy caviar.
Por otro lado, ya han pasado 50 minutos
Carrots?
y esta carne ya está blandita. Procedemos a escurrirla un poco y la pasamos sobre una tabla, ya que allí, con la ayuda de 2 tenedores,
yeah,
vamos a
yeah,
desmecharla. En realidad,
yeah.
este proceso
That's
no
what
es
you
nada
want.
complicado. El truco es dejar cocinar muy bien la carne para que al momento de desmechar no se nos complique. Una vez terminamos de desmechar toda la carne, la dejamos quieta un momento.
Yeah, I
ya que
know
en
I
este
did,
punto
but I
vamos a
love
agregar a la
food.
licuadora todo ese consomé que quedó en la olla a
I
presión.
love
Licuamos a
Mexican
máxima
food.
potencia hasta que
That
todo quede
splashed.
totalmente triturado.
It came out the
Agregamos ese
sides.
licuado a un sartén a fuego medio, pero primero debemos
Keep it
colarlo
smooth.
para
Go
que la
and put it through a
salsa quede
sieve
sin
if you don't
ninguna
need to worry
fibra.
about if you don't
Ahora
care. Don't
incorporamos
worry
la
about it.
carne y mezclamos todo esto muy bien para que dicha carne se impregne
Yeah.
con toda esa salsa.
Yeah.
Dejamos por unos 3 minuticos más
And if you have more sauce, cook it like birria.
y listo. Esta carne ya está para servir. Pero antes debemos hacer los patacones o tostones.
You gotta
Un
make
sartén con
the-
suficiente aceite a fuego
you gotta
medio.
fry your
Vamos a
plátanos.
incorporar los plátanos que obviamente ya tenemos pelados. En este caso
So,
van a ser plátanos
these-
enteros de un tamaño no tan grande para que salgan
These
unos
are
patacones
fried
decentes.
bananas,
Vamos a
or
dejar
fried
freír muy bien
plátanos.
por ambos lados,
They're
dándole la
smashed.
vuelta constantemente. Y
refried.
aquí les aclaro que el aceite no debe estar a
So,
tan alta
would you eat that
temperatura,
with me?
ya que el plátano por dentro
it?
nos puede quedar crudo y por fuera se freiría muy rápido. Una
This
vez fritos
is
los plátanos,
plátanos
procedemos a
that you
aplastarlos. La
smash
forma más fácil es como lo
into
estamos
a
haciendo, pero
thing
también
you
pueden
fry.
hacerlo con 2 tablas de
put
cocina.
the meat on.
Aplastamos muy bien para que quede lo más delgado posible.
We actually
como
do
se lo
have
estamos
a
mostrando en
press.
pantalla.
No, none of these are
Los
super
agregamos
expensive. It's
nuevamente
just a
el aceite Y
plantain.
aquí vamos a dejarlos que se terminen de freír y que queden bien crocanticos. Ahora llegó el momento más esperado,
they
que
peeled
es
it.
armar los patacones. Sobre cada
They
paquete
didn't?
que tiene una desfritura, ya que el
Oh,
dándole
wait.
la vuelta para que salgan unos patacolados. En este caso van a ser plátanos.
Which obviously we have already peeled. Yeah, honey. These are these. It. You know what a plantain looks like when it's not peeled? Green.
It's green.
It's yellow.
enteros de un tamaño no tan grande. Para
This
que
is yeah. This is green. I have to see. It's the same color.
Oh,
It's-
closer to green than yellow.
no, this is like candy banana.
salgan unos patacones decentes. Vamos a dejar freír muy bien por ambos lados, dándole la vuelta
Time for an
constantemente.
honey. You cannot tell me this is green.
That's yellow.
This is yellow.
Y aquí les aclaro que el aceite no debe estar
Before it was green. Yeah, it changed. That's how you know. They go from green to yellow to be ripe.
a tan alta temperatura, ya
Panacones are made when they're green. but if you turn yellow and brown for bitter, yes, they get that
Que el
sweetness.
plátano por dentro nos puede quedar crudo
I
y por
love a
fuera se
fried
freiría
plantain.
muy rápido. Una vez fritos los plátanos procedemos a aplastarlos. La forma más fácil es como lo estamos haciendo, pero también pueden hacerlo con dos
And you
tablas de
smash
cocina.
it with your
Aplastamos muy
press.
bien para que quede lo más delgado
I have
posible,
one.
como se lo estamos mostrando en pantalla.
That looks
Los
perfect.
agregamos nuevamente al
They
aceite
fried
y aquí
again.
vamos a dejarlos que se terminen de freír y que queden bien crocanticos. Ahora llegó el momento más esperado, que es armar los
That's
patacones.
fantastic.
Sobre cada patacón ponemos carnita desmechada al gusto. Para complementar, estamos
So when are we making this? Okay. I guess we gotta get plantanos. I'm
Also have
fascinated. I am absolutely
Estamos
fascinated by
agregando una
this.
salsita de aguacate que hicimos detrás de cámara. Si es de su
Avocado
gusto, pueden
sauce,
agregarle un poco de suero
crema.
costeño. Le viene muy bien a esta preparación. Y ya por último le ponemos
Pico.
un piquito de gallo al gusto. Y listo. ¿Qué les pareció esta rica preparación? En serio queda muy deliciosa e interesante para compartir.
That is
Gracias.
incredible.
And then
I would house.
Yeah, and then
I will either fold it or put two of them together to make a sandwich.
Yeah,
Yes, of course.
immediately.
Of course. Because much like a slice of pizza, it's easier to handle. You're probably going to not want to hold this in your hand.
Gracias por ver el video. Yo soy
I
Ricardo.
think-
Les deseo que
I mean,
tengan
it
un
could be
excelente
knife
fin de
and fork
semana.
food.
Dios los bendiga. Nos vemos en una próxima ocasión.
Let's see this man
Chao,
eat
chao.
it. Let's see
Yo
him
creo que
eat
yo
it.
tengo uno de los mejores trabajos del mundo. Para mí, este trabajo lo amo mucho. ¿Por qué? Por esto, precisamente
pick
por
it
esto.
up. He's
Cada
just gonna
plato
pick
que
it up, isn't he?
preparamos, cada receta, todos tienen su sabor, todos tienen su ingrediente especial. Este tipo de recetas me gustan
Eat
mucho,
it.
antes que son de salsa. Vamos a darle
He cheated. He cheated.
why does that guy look
Honey. This guy went halvesies on my thought. He didn't even pick it up, nor did he cut into it. He slid it off the plate and bit it.
Hey,
I
Richard.
just
Are you a white
wanted
man?
to know how to eat it.
Are you a white man?
Yeah.
Don't judge the non-white man.
Ah! Maybe he's still holding it because so it's in shot. I personally I don't think it's comfortable to hold a plate up to your face and go.
You say to me as I do that with a fork in my face and
That's
from-
different. You're.
definitely done.
I bet you have. Enjoying it. It does look excellent. I will try this very soon.
Una rica carne desmechada que
I saw this and thought, is that plantain? Yes, it is. I'm glad. We should make this soon, I think. Thank you for the suggestion. I think so, yeah. Maybe that'd be one of our expensive meals for the weekends or whatever. HP also asks, is a book a sandwich? I don't know if that counts that way. Is a book a sandwich? You said Google it for deaf. Yeah, a book is a taco.
Words are the
Is 6 books stacked next to a Delsaria a sandwich? No, there's 6. You can count. Six. Or like this. 6. Bugs. There's 6 of them. Oh, I have not updated you guys yet. My Tamagotchi has grown into what looks like a caped crusader. Perhaps some kind of superhero. He's got a little cape. There's like a sprite denoting a cape. Perhaps he's a luchador. Or he's in a gimp mask. I don't know. My Tamagotchi is either a leather fetishist, or a superhero. But that doesn't, if he's a superhero, that doesn't exclude him also for being a leather fetishist. Right? It shouldn't. He's a cute little guy. Actually, hold on. Nope, this is the 4th slice in a row. Third generation. This is the 3rd slice in a row that is a girl. Or 2nd slice in a row. This is slice the 2nd. All of my Tamagotchis have been girls so far. I can't mate. I'm not allowed to. They told me I couldn't. Yes? Guess what my Tamagotchi's character name is?
Yeah.
What? Mask Coochie? Mascucci. 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 No, that's a different guy.
Oh my god.
This is a different guy. Oh. I guess. Oh, there we go. A female adult Tamagotchi. She's generally obtained from severe neglect. I have been so
Oh no.
busy. I have not been able to take care of my Tamagotchi recently. I feel bad. Mascucci uses her large mask to hide from others as she's too shy to show her true face. She has difficulty making friends. Her favorite things to do are talk to Gozaruchi, listen to music, and watch TV. Her secret is that she wants to be a spy, has a crush on Gozaruchi, and seems to like Kuchipachi as well. It's mentioned that she likes masking, the act of hiding their natural personality or behavior to conform to social pressures. Oh. But why is this one a neglect one? This one's so cute. Which one goes? Oh, it's that one. And also likes Kuchipachi. Kuchikopi, you know. Yeah, apparently I've been neglecting my... I mean, look, again, I'm not going to justify this. I have not been taking care of my Tamagotchi, especially this weekend, and it evolved this morning. It's okay. She's going to have a good life from now on. However, I will say, it is unfortunate that on more than one night, she slept with 2 poops. 2 poops and sick. Right? So, I'm sorry, Mask Chi. Also, Tamagotchi says trans rights. um, I legit just haven't had time for the Tamagotchi.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I just haven't had time for my Tamagotchi. And it gave me one that thinks I neglect it. And I'm so sorry, Maskachi. I'll also kill you. At least I hope you understood that. 9 out of 10 doctors dislike cyanide. Wait. Wait, is that why the apple keeps the doctor away? Is that why doctors... Does the 10th one eat the cyanide? That's why 9 out of 10 doctors agree. The last one's dead. Right, they're selling narc on their own. So, we found out last time that our police chief, or at least Tony Redgrave, or whatever his name is, might be a mole doing bad stuff. And I wonder who he could be. Also, if his name's not Tony Redgrave, I just forgot what it was. Tokugawa's not an idiot. Narca getting out, he'd know about it. They want to get rid of competition. Yeah. If they were up against Tokugawa and the Mafia... Huh. So we'd hoped. Yes. Sure. Friday then? No! The headless body was definitely inside the same suit the informant was wearing. He burned it with his cigarette? When did he light a cigarette? They don't like cigarettes in this society. When did he have a chance to light his cigarette? They were in this clearly too deep. If we could find out who the body was inside of the spacesuit. I swear, I mean, if it's not fucking Redgrave, I'm gonna be, or whatever, I'm gonna be very surprised. Yeah, I was gonna say, is there somebody at our car? Thank you for kissing me after you peed. That's the guy who did it. He's gonna blow up my car. Don't get in the car. The bike has a gas engine? Oh. Okay, time to shoot. I think. Let's see how this goes. Watch you don't fall. This is gonna be neat. I don't want to blow up that oil tanker on the highway. There's so many oil tankers. Did I get him? Oh, shit. I'm not. He went through traffic. He's able to clip through traffic. That's not fair. Yeah, I know I'm hitting him. Fuck. This is thrilling. Actually really cool doing this police chase like this. Ah! Loading is... I think I did it. Hands, the jiggle in the hands. Oh, I got him. Oh, shit. Fuck. He's not even grabbing the motorcycle, he's just hoofing it. Get on the motorcycle and chase him down. I have to chase him through an environment here in the middle of the city. Police shootout up on various angles and rails and things. Maglev rail. This guy's gonna get away from us if we let him get out here. This is bad. Let's look. He might be somewhere around here. Oh yeah, look at the blood.
The white blood.
Yosh. How did I just siphon up a syringe of blood that was on the ground? Like, was it that much that it was in that much of a pool and it's pure enough, I guess? Not contaminated? I guess you could just... There's some bushes. It might be there. Where? Is this Sniper Wolf's? That's what the Sniper Wolf fight is in Metal Gear Solid. These. The sniper aim is an homage to this. That's fun. Oh, I'm hitting this guy like crazy. I love that it leaves a trail. It's just a good detail. Shit. Get them to the next station. Stop the train there. He's eating a sandwich. Is that me? That's just me. I just sent a screen cap of these two to Kendra, like me and you, like redraw this as us. You know, what a beautiful idea. Just enough time to finish this burger. Hello? Sound? Hello? Uh-oh. The sound just cut out.
Oh no.
Screenshot. Here we go. Excuse me. He's gonna leave soon. Head for the platform. Balrog, I hope you're doing well today. We're playing Policenauts tonight. A continuation of Policenauts Act 2. My badge works as a remote ticket. If you need a ticket, I guess your badge counts. No blood anywhere. You could play Tales of Vampire instead. I don't see him among them. Among us? Local R-Line train will depart momentarily. Uh-oh. It's pretty good. I think he got on board. Yes. Oh! No! Yes. Using the Sega Saturn light gun. Or the PlayStation light gun. It's a visual novel light gun game. The blood. The blood. Why does your accent start one way and end another way? What is with your voice on this TTS that we have set up for you? What happened? It starts good and then ends bad. A salaryman? That's a salaryman. Tokugawa opens that. Middle-aged salary woman. Oi. There's blood.
Smoke weed every day.
I think after you do a punctuation, it breaks. Try a whole sentence without using any punctuation. And see how that one goes. Nope, that didn't work either. Hey, I wonder if that's him. Right here. Right there. Salaryman. This guy looks like me. He's shaking. I wonder. You sound familiar, sir. They're gonna arrest the wrong guy. Everybody's scared. He took my coat. Bike suit. Every one of them's bananas. Like the gross Michel? More of his blood is here. It stops here. What about your coat? What about your coat? The other guy's wearing a coat. It can't be him. God damn. They're all clearly scared of something. I wonder if he's among them. Who is that?
Come.
ジョナサン、あのヘルメット。奴はそこだ。どこだ。待ってくれ。撃つな。私の子供だ。バイクの男がその子にヘルメットをかぶせたんだ。何？
That means the guy that's wearing my coat is the bad guy.
ジョナサン、奴は。
Yeah, I see him. Fuck.
そう。奴は人間じゃない。普通ならくたばってるぞ。急げ。
I put so many bullets into this guy. Everybody's okay? Why were you being so cagey about helping me? Well, I wonder why. Pimp, welcome to the show. We're playing Policenauts. Pimp Policenauts. Chris. Oh shit. Why is Chris here?
Yes, sir, Bill.
I wonder who this villain could be. One with very light eyes and purple long hair. Babe, I've had a great weekend. It's been a long weekend. I played Monster Hunter Wilds. That's a pretty good game. Also, if anybody's playing Monster Hunter Wilds and you want to join, please join my Discord. I'll give you a role. You can play Monster Hunter with us. It's a pretty good game. Can I get one shot on him?
Friend, 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 friend.
Chris, 大丈夫か？
ありがとう。
ジョナサン、追うぞ。
待って。
Yeah, don't just leave her.
お願い。
クリス、もう大丈夫なんだよ。
私、怖い。
You're not now.
逃げられちまう。
I think it's not gonna happen.
ミリュウたちに先回りするように連絡。
You got the big fuck ass steel battalion controller? Holy shit! That's a big honking setup. That fucks. Is that what you've been doing this weekend? Oh, that's well. I mean, if the disk drive's acting up, I'm sorry if you haven't actually gotten to play it, but that's awesome. That is so cool. I'm a little jealous. I've always kind of wanted one just to have it, but I don't know where I'd put it. Ah. Oh, is it? I guess it's made of the flimsiest 2000s plastic.
スタンバイしてるわ。
位置についてるよ、デカ長。
黒のバイクスーツを着てる。大男だ。すぐわかる。
Has any of it, like, turned to goo?
奴は凶暴だ。用心しろ。
Yeah, no, for reference, if people don't know what the Steel Battalion controller is. Hold on. I've always wanted to own one of these. This is a full double joystick setup with floor pedals. The first joystick has the throttle on it. This middle console has buttons and lights and switches, and this other one has the nuclear button option. Clearly, I've never had this. I wish I could play this video game with this, and I've never done it. It's so fucking cool. Every single, technically you can use this as like a MIDI, not a MIDI controller. Well, technically you could use a MIDI controller, but you can map it to like a game and play Yakuza with it if you really wanted to. Like, that's possible. I kind of like this. That's disgusting. I love that. Oh my god. Can you imagine what it would feel like playing Armored Core 6 with that? If you can map the buttons out, like, that would be incredible.
扉が閉まるぞジョナサンクリスしっかりするんだいいな行くぞエド
Because logically what you would need, hold on, I'm going to go back to the controller here for a second. Logically what you would like need for like the best results is you would have to like what is this, sight change? So you would have to move with this stick and then aim with this nubbin here. But you'd want to turn with this stick. So you can't have this be designed to just turn. It would only have to go within your field of view. So you'd have to find a way to tune that. Then your buttons for your main weapons and whatever else. And then you got all your other switches you could put on your other attacks and whatnot. Or, you know, if you want your go pedal to move forward for W, just put it on a pedal. Right? Put W on a pedal so that you do that. Fuck. Oh my god. Magazine change. Chaff. Oh, yes. Yeah, there's a chaff button. Oh. I love this. This is all really cool. The wash button. Is that to wash things or is that to wash yourself? Hold on, I didn't even take a look. This is $407. Oh, yeah, nice. This is $407. I think I could do without that. That Steel Battalion was on the original Xbox. So that was 6th generation? Correct. I mean, actually, Pimp, what you should do is hook that up to Metal Wolf Chaos. Because that would probably work better with the Steel Battalion stuff than maybe an Armored Core would. Give that a go instead. See if you can map controls for that. Metal Wolf Chaos is a good game. Yeah. That's doable. If you mail it to me, I will play Pokemon on it. It's just... What? I'll play Pokemon on it. What do I need to do to play Pokemon? I need to set up 4 buttons and up and down, left and right. That's incredible. You should do that. I'm back in the train station because I had to get out of the train. And I had to chase him out. Did he just shoot Meryl? I think he just shot Meryl. He didn't shoot Meryl. He shot Dave. Why did Dave have to die? Look at him. He's dying. They're giving him his death speech. Guess I should have worn that vest after all. Sorry, Dave. Dave's dying, yeah. He's carrying a bomb. A bomb?! Chasing a bomb. Yeah, because of the nosebleed.
やつか
Redwood
AP 隊の
from AP. Yeah, I know.
デカ長デイブを助けて
I wanted to go home.
ホームへ行きたかった
It's in his respiratory system, so that means he's been coughing and it's gone through his nose. That means he's been lung shot. He just by trying to breathe, he's carried it up to his nose. He's lung shot. He's down. So it's this is Dave's character in one line. He wanted to go home. He was what was called a repatriate, which is a term brought back to Death Stranding, which means something completely different. He is a guy that was born on Beyond that wanted to go home. And people looked at him like he was a cultist for it. And now, he's dead. He's probably still a cultist, but, you know. Balrog, did you smoke the tastiest joint? I smoked one that was covered in, like, candied rose petals. It was fucking amazing. He's a Death Stranding? No. He's not going... That is a terrifying thought. That if he died, Policenauts might be the first real Strand type game. I mean, this is Meryl and Dave. Remember who Dave is in Metal Gear Solid 1? I do.
ホームを見たかった
That's exactly what I'm thinking, Balrog.
メリル
Also, I don't want to brag.
メリルいるかい
Guess what I got for... I'm gonna give you one guess as to what I bought for $15 at Costco today. No. I wish. Guys, God, I wish. Do you know, every time I go, I do look just to see if it comes. No, I did not. I bought 2 kilograms, legitimately 2 whole kilograms of Haribo Gold Bears. For $15!
前から言いたかったことが
So, you know, I got Gold Bears now.
俺ハンバーガーより好きなものが
Okay, this guy's not me. This guy's not me. What's been going on in Policenauts? Oh. Well, we got the guy that I joked and said was like me because he was eating a burger in the car with Meryl not 5 minutes ago. He's saying hamburgers are not his favorite thing in the world. You're not me. You're not like me at all. He doesn't understand.
誰にも話してないけど
Yeah, hamburgers are my favorite thing in the world. What do you mean you've never told anybody that they were not your favorite thing in the world? How many hamburgers must this man have eaten in front of his friends, family, and coworkers for them to think that his life revolves around hamburgers? I say, completely and utterly self-aware, that I myself have surrounded myself with sandwiches, etc. So, for them to automatically... At least my name is Sandwichard. His name is not Dave Sandwich. He was almost a Dave Sandwich.
君だよ
Oh!
メリル
I don't like burgers. Actually, I love your burgers.
ずっと憧れてた
You've always smelled like a fresh burger.
匂い
土の香りがするとうとう言ったぞこれ
Don't die! No! David! David? David? David! David! We didn't really know you that well, but you were there.
Hello,
You
Mario.
did it. Sean!
さあどこだ大丈夫だ
Oh no!
Smoke weed every day.
I'm gonna have to go and search through all of these bags.
やつはどこへ
They're L's bags. That's the bag Lorraine had. What'd you do, lady? Probably the hostage. Where is he?
この店員
These are the hot new thing. This is the Gucci bag of Beyond. This is the Ella's bag. Everybody wants this bag.
男はどこへ行った
裏口から。
裏口から逃げたんだな
そうです。
くそエド行こ
A Birkin bag? No. No, Birkin makes stocks. To, keep people captive?
う怪我は
You got a cheeseburger backpack?
大丈夫ですね
Is that a Steven Universe reference?
外で捕まえられてここへ。
もう大丈夫だエドさあ
Okay. I was like, I vaguely remember hamburger backpack being a thing from something. I took a guess as to Stephen Universe first.
待ってください。
Stephen.
どうしたんです
I.
ここにいてくださいもう大丈夫何かありそうだぞ
Why are people so much cooler than me? Steven after... Well, don't you know that Steven is Sans Undertale because Sans stands for Steven after not surviving. Did you work at Wiener Schnitzel just to get that bag? Because if you did, I understand.
奥さんどうしたんです
あの男、この店に爆弾を仕掛けてい
You're
た。
fucking kidding.
爆弾だって
Hey, do you want to know why he has 20 of the same bag in this place? Mog? You want to know why? There's a bomb.
どこだ
Oh, to get the bag, the metaphorical bag.
本当か冗談じゃ済まないぞ
The one that we are all inevitably after.
爆発するって、そういう
Inevitably, invariably,
本当だったら大変だ
in particularly.
エレスのバッグに入れて、
Well,
この中に置いていったのよ。
you got the bag.
時間稼ぎだどれだ
Which bag?
怖くて
I don't have a bag that's shaped like anything.
私にはわからないわ、こんなにあると。
She... I don't know.
爆発するって。
あんた自分のバッグだろ
You don't recognize your own bag? No.
殺したてだし、自信ないわよ。
なんてことだここは LS 専門店だこれだけのカバンを一つ一つ調べてたら到底間に合
Can we leave it alone? Can we destroy all of the bags? Do I look in all the bags?
奥さんあなたのバッグはこれですか
私、
Claps for drink.
自分のバッグだろ
I hope
わからないわよ。
it continues to pay well.
もう自分のに見えるもん。
I hope it continues to go upward from where it is. Is it this one? What if it's this one?
勘弁してよ。自信ないわ。さっきも言ったけど、おろしたてだったのよ。
どうすればいい？やつめ、この
Can I shoot them and find out which one it is?
にしてはうまいこと考えやがった。
Everyone that I don't get.
コロニーに穴が開く。このブロックは全滅だ。
Yeah.
なんですって？私の家もこのブロックなのよ。
俺の家もすぐ近くだ。爆弾処理班を
Hey.
全部のカバンを調べよう。そんな時間はない。何か方法
Clap. Clap for making some of that paper. That sounds great.
奥さん、よく聞いてください。
19 to 21 American dollars?
僕は本物の
Damn.
でしたか？つまり固定品ではなく。
まあ失礼ね。私のバッグは本物よ。先週本店で買ったばかり。鑑定書もありますのよ。
よし、ジョナサン、わかるかもしれんぞ。爆弾の入ったバッグ。
What?
どうやって？
What?
センサーでもあるのか？
What? Eh? What is he gonna do? This store is a well-known L's counterfeiter. So you have to find the one real one in the haystack.
これ偽物なの？
成功なコピーなので、よくホームからの観光客が間違って買っていくみたいだ。苦情がよく出てたらしい。そうか。本物と偽物を見分ければいいんだな。エド、わかるのか？俺にはわからん。鑑定費じゃない。それに製造番号が刻まれてても、カバンの内側だ。外からは見えん。あんたは奥さん。
You think so?
わからないわ。買ったばっかりで印もつけてないもの。
I'm gonna give it a try.
印つけてたわけじゃないから。
ここの店員は？
ここへ入った時。
They ran out the back when he came inside. Me too.
警察には協力すまい。
It's darker than the rest? It might be it. Like, seeing a,
いや待てよ。
animation cell in an old cartoon,
デザインは一つなんだろう？
right?
そうだ。LS のバッグは全宇宙で一つのデザイン。
One design wherever you go. That's why everyone wants one.
年に一つのデザインだ。年を越すとカバンの型を捨てて新しいデザインに変える。ということは本物のバッグがもう一つここにあれば、この中からそのバッグを見つけられるということだな。
If we knew what a real one looked like, we'd know
ここに
them.
あるのはみんな偽物だからな。触れずに爆弾入りのバッグを選別できる。その通り。本物のカバンがここにあればな。え、どこにある？けど、この間ごちそうになった時、
Anna has one?
アナが持ってたよな。誕生日のプレゼントにお前が買ってやったとかで。おう。
Yeah.
悪いが、アナに連絡して今すぐここに持ってきてもらおう。ベドのうちこの近くだろう。
Yeah, you don't want to get her involved in a bomb
他にいい考えがある。
situation.
気が進まない。アナは学校だ。こんな事態だぞ。
Yeah,
それはそうだが。エド、ここが爆発すればエドのうちも危ないんだ。早く。
if this goes up, your house and everybody else could be dead anyway.
エド、連絡しろ。バッグは終わったら返す。
Ed can't bring it because he got his daughter a bag here.
わかった。
He bought her a fake.
どうした？そのバッグではダメなんだ。何を言ってる？娘には言う。本物の LS なんで。LS のでは無理なんだ。お前、あのバッグ、この店で。
It's a well-known place. It's a well-known place where they get forgeries and knockoffs. Of course he knows that. Hold on. I gotta read your comic again. We can't use it to figure out which one the bomb is. Why? Why, Ed? God. Under prophecy published in 1595, the Catholic Church will end in 2027 under a pope named Peter, and the Vatican City will be destroyed. Yeah, I think I think the Pope could get ripped in half like a sheet of paper, considering he's an old man. Those bones are probably like millimeters thick, like wet tissue. You just take the Pope and you go, and you can go through. You just poke him and you go right through. Especially now. God damn it, Ed. What's a cop doing buying counterfeit merchandise? Hey. I roam. The end. The end. Pasture his sheep in many tribulations. Well, we'll see. If the Catholic Church ends in 2027, that'd be good. This is a real Alice because... okay, I'm gonna take... I think it's a 50-50 shot. Dave got me one as a present before he died. I'm a girl too, and I like feminine things, despite the fact that I'm a rough and tumble girl. I think it's gonna be either one of those. It was a combination. It was like both. Damn it. It doesn't suit me. It's been sitting in the car ever since. Well, it was, oh, I like feminine things too. No, this was, she wasn't feminine enough, so Dave gave it to her. That wasn't really both. It was an inversion of one, which in its entirety is still avoidant of the whole of the original problem. So by inverting it, you become a mirror of it as well. So she has this because her late boyfriend, not boyfriend, gave it to her. This is it's a good shot, honestly. Pretty good composition. I'm not gonna lie. Dave's last good act on this world was giving Meryl this purse. You want to save? Yeah, I'm at the end of this. She's crying. Act 3. Heat the key. Oh. Wait. There are 21 bags? Purseland, the place where you go when you wanna buy a purseland. From a purse man. He's hanging on to purses, he's selling them to people, he's gonna make up money today. She was... the reason she was crying was what you found so funny. Oh yeah, I'm dying because well, the boy that liked me... The boy that liked me died. It wasn't even my boyfriend. She was not with him. The boy that I thought was annoying that liked me died. He gave me this purse because he thought I wasn't feminine enough. I didn't like this bag. He gave it to me. He didn't understand my taste at all. I mean, honestly, that might be that could be like the real crime. Like, why weren't Meryl and Dave actually dating? Probably because he might not have noticed anything past the 5 to 10 burgers he was shoving in his face every day.
その通り。
Let's go bomb hunting.
俺の命はジョナサンに預けたぞ。エド、間違っても俺を恨むなよ。恨む？
It won't be my problem anymore. Yeah, what do you think's gonna happen if you screw this up? You do this, and it's not any of our problem anymore. If you touch the wrong bag and blow us all up, none of us have to deal with anything anymore. We solved the case. We're dead.
お前も俺もあの世行きだ。俺はそれが気がかりだ。あの世くらいお前抜きでゆっくりしたい。
Spending this life and the next.
お前は地獄へ行けよ。俺は天国。俺が地獄ならお前も天国。
I highly doubt either of us is going anywhere but down. Yeah, because you're a cop.
死ぬも生きるも一緒か。
Earth to earth, womb to tomb.
じゃ始めようぜ。
That's why, like, I've heard stories of, like, bomb squad guys that are like, oh, yeah, I've got really calm hands when I do this because I understand that if I make a mistake, it's not my problem anymore. And it's going to be over faster than you'll even realize it's over. Right? Like, you'll keep doing bombs if you survive it. Plus, if an explosion like this goes off on Beyond, which is actually, I think, the big concern here. I don't know what kind of protections Beyond has to its like outer layers or anything, like what it can do against explosive decompression, or what safeguards it has against something in the event of that happening, where the atmosphere is getting sucked out of Beyond. But that, I think, is the biggest worry. Because if something this size explodes on the size of an entire city block, a 9/11 effectively happening in space. That's bigger than a city block, but bear with me. You would have effectively a 9/11 in space on... You'd never be able to clean anything up. Would the wreckage be contained? And how do you do anything like that? You have to replace all of that with all those materials, and that costs a lot of time and money, and you might not even have a habitable space station for a period of time. What? What does doing this benefit the bad guys for if it goes off and destroys part of the station? If it destroys Beyond, because they're doing their pharmaceuticals on Beyond.
Sir, drink some underscore.
If they destroy Beyond, their plan is ruined.
I will warn you, if it is not good, I will cry.
If they destroy Beyond, their plan is ruined.
Boys, mom's home.
I see Eric Andre, and I was like, ew, Fortnite? Let's see.
Boys, mom's home.
Ah, regular groceries? No! Did you get anything for us?
How about some Slurp juice?
Slurp juice! Radical!
Boys, who wants more Slurp juice?
More slurp juice!
I think if I had...
Healing experience. Make 1% juice and 99% slurp. Feel the rush!
I think if I had more of a tie to Fortnite, this would hit me more. It's like drinking Ecto Cooler. I get it. The shitty VHS filter is pretty well done, actually, I will say. That is just Windex. They're drinking Windex. Does this happen when you drink it in the video game? I don't know how this actually works. Is this an outfit from Fortnite? I don't know anything about Fortnite. This is Eric Andre. Yes, that was Eric Andre. Oh, thank you for posting the alternative 90s commercial for Slurp.
Well, I should hope so. You kids have been playing outside for the past 9 hours.
Yeah.
How would you kids like a delicious chocolatey glass of Circle Tea?
Fuck.
Get the milk and vinegar.
It's so loud. It's probably not mixed like that on your end, but it's so loud.
Mix it together, kids.
This is what the internet used to, I remember Circle Teen. I remember watching Circle Teen. This is loud.
It's ready.
It's ready.
Go tell Grandpa.
Circle Teen.
I don't know why I vaguely remember Circle Teen being different. Circle Teen. It's not safe. The most active kids in existence. 9 hours of play. 9 hours. Here it is. Oh, no. Wait, which one? I guess they have to match, so it doesn't matter. Hey, Drink, did you say it was the one at the top right? It was right! We get to see. Oh, this gets to answer my question. Yeah, okay. Good game over screen. Good game over screen. That was sick. Oh no. That means I have to manually remove every single bag. Drink, what do you want since you were right? There you go. Oh. Okay. I was about to gift you a sub, but it says you're ineligible to receive a gift sub at this time. I'm sorry. I was like, well, you got it right. Let me get Drink a sub. How can I do it? Hang on. Let's see if I can do this from my end. It wants you to continue your sub streak. Oh, I see what Twitch is doing. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Drink. I guess because you have such a long streak, or however it's going, Twitch is like, yeah, this needs to stay forever to keep getting money. So does that mean, in order for that to work properly, you have to let your sub lapse? Okay. I guess you have to let the sub lapse before somebody can redo it for you. 0 months! 0 months is a pretty good streak. Half done. Yeah, I know we're half done. We still have to get rid of all of them. I know it's the one on the top right, and since we're half done, I think they're just letting us do it. That is bullshit that it doesn't allow it to do it when you lapse, and it still gives you a grace period. Twitch gives you the grace period to pay for your own sub and not receive one again. How does that exclude people? I guess that would exclude people who have subs already from getting a gift sub. What rules does Twitch have about gift subs that I don't realize? That people haven't realized? That they don't really communicate? Down to the last 3. It's a weird industry. I'll tell you that. Twitch is just like that. And I'm sorry. I think if we kicked them, they wouldn't do anything. That was the last one. Yeah, too bad the bomb is too. What if he had told her there was a bomb just to trick them into looking at all of them so we could get away? Waste more time, get the bomb squad out, you know? Don't even need the bomb. Oh, wait, hold on. They might need the bomb. Meryl? Did they... 30 years ago. Yeah, yeah. Oh well, remember. You gotta get those neurons firing in your brain. The whole police squad is in on this. The entire precinct. They just said we're not getting backup. We're not getting any communication. Like, the entire precinct is in on this. All right. Let's go blow some of these guys up. Or not blow some of these guys up. Not blow some of these guys up.
急げ。
Trial and error time. Get ready for a lot of explosions.
よし。道具は揃った。始めようか。エド。
Edo.
まずはカバンを切断して爆弾部を露出させる。
Cut open the bag
仕掛けてから
and look inside of this thing.
それほど時間はなかったはずだ。
Wouldn't have been in there that
カ
long.
バン時代の仕掛けは考えなくてもいいだろう。じゃあ。
Can I open it from the
カバン
bottom?
を開けるぞ。また。振動センサーが起動してるかもしれない。面倒だが、レーザーカッターでカバンの上部を慎重にカットするんだ。わかった。
What if you cut it off with a laser cutter and it's got a sensor for light?
じゃあ、カバンを万一の場合に備えて冷却するぞ。
So I'm realizing the boss fights in this, the shooting galleries, remind me of fighting Sniper Wolf for various reasons. The way that models come out and pop out from a side, you have to shoot and whatever. This is maybe the inspiration for the bomb stuff in Metal Gear Solid 2.
冷却したぞエド。
Freezing the bag?
次
For the
は
bomb?
光センサーだ。
Already thinking about it.
強い光に反応する光センサーがあるかもしれん。
And no,
部屋の
I see Uped's nose. He's got a cocaine booger in
電
there.
灯を赤外線灯に切り替えた。よし。カバンの上部
I said about the light sensor too.
を切断しろ。行くぞ。
What if the laser triggers it though?
切断した。エド。開けるぞ。オッケー。慎重にな。
Trial and error time.
めでたくご対面。ジョナーさん、見ろ。危ないとこだったぞ。左上の丸いやつ。光センサーだ。これからベッドインするときは明かりを消すようにするよ。ふざけている場合じゃないぞ。こいつは思ったより
Needs an optical sensor.
こいつはプロの仕事だ。怖くなってきた。逃げ出したいよ。見たことのあるタイプか。ああ、分野 BCP の対テロ爆弾解体競歩に乗っている最新型だ。この前レッドウッドが持っていたものと同じタイプだ。
Yep.
力学、科学。
Mechanical, electrical, chemical mix with multiple safety mechanisms.
そいつはよかった。失敗した時に言い訳が効く。一つ一つ順を追っていくしかない。まずどうすればいい？神に祈るか？それくらいは足りない。
What'll it allow me to do first, Ed?
左の光センサーをペンチで切断しろ。
Two wires on the left.
どうだ？切断するまで他の装置には絶対に触れるなよ。道具箱に道具が入っているだろう。各道具をクリックすれば道具が使えるようになる。まずはペンチを使う。
Uh-huh.
左ボタンで
Yep. Stop making...
どうだ？できるか？
let me
できなくても
do it!
ならんだ。 よし。
Let me do it! This is so slow. There's two. Okay. Stay focused. Remove the plate covering the detonation device. Take out the vibration sensor on top of it. It's square in the middle. It's magnetized. If the sensor touches any of the walls, it'll set it off. Oh no. Okay.
Our current slice rankings have been posted to chat, sir.
I will look at them in a second. First try. First try, let's go. First try! Goddamn. Hard to imagine now. My partner was killed in that blast, the fear came. That's why I transferred to narcotics. They did surgery on a bomb. They removed the plate, the sensor was in. I have to unscrew it, probably? Yeah. Remove it in the wrong order, the bomb goes off. Yellow, blue, red, green. Yellow, blue, red, green. Ah. Ah! Blue.
Come.
Damn it! As long as you're not doing it while the red light comes on, you're safe. I was just guessing. What? The important thing is we got through it. Would you rather just done eeny, meeny, miny, mo? No. Fuck you. This is not the time to be making jokes. Rectangular device in the upper right. Yes. Yeah? Device's detonation device. We have to cut all the cords leading to it. Can't cut the cords to the device itself. We have to cut them from the bottom. Cut the 3 cords leading from the detonation device to the timer in the bottom left. Oh, God. That includes any of the 4 on the right. 2 of them were dummies. 3 are real. Oh, fuck. I can't see. Nope. Nope. Okay, that's that too. No, nope. Hooray! Still 1 cord left. If we cut the other cord leading from the detonation device to the timer. It might be a dummy. It might not be. Ganondorf. When a diagonal line is intersected by parallel lines, the two halves of the diagonal line appear disjointed. The timer's going even faster. It's one of the two colored cords. There's a red one and a blue one, and if you pick one... Well, he said it was always blue, so that means you go for the red. Because if you go for the blue... Why would you believe Redwood? We stopped the bomb. We stopped the bomb.
止まってた30年間を取り戻せるぞ。浦島太郎のようにな。
Hachi Machi.
ようやく奴らに来たようだ。まるで俺たちの出方をモニターしてたみたいだな。
Redwood is somebody on... They took Dave's body. Redwood is a bad guy. He's a cop that is pretending to be a good guy. I guess he's pretending not to be a cop. Or pretending to be a cop. Killed my wife. He's involved with this other stuff. Redwood said Blue was the one to cut. I think. If not, I'm wrong. And they took Dave's body! When he got here, it was already gone. Well, what did they do with his body? No. They just took David. They just took him. Oh, is Redwood? No, Redwood has white blood. Because he's a Frozener. God damn. They don't know what things are. How am I supposed to? That and your pipe and smoke. Pipo. That guy got mad napped. Love you, honey. Do I want to save? Yeah, we just witnessed the death of one of our colleagues. Yeah, I'll save. The death? Perhaps also the resurrection. They took Dave, but made Dave still be alive out in the cosmos. Insert disc 2. Oh. Disc options. Disc eject toggle. Next disc. Hold on. How do I do this? Disc. Ejected disc. Hang on. Hang on. I was not prepared for this to happen already. Policenauts. We're in act 3 now? Like, how fast do these acts go? Will they now go pretty quickly? Because we have, I don't know. This should be chapter 3 next, I believe. Maybe 4. It should be 3. PS1. Overblood. Policenauts. Here we go. Japan Disc 2 by Slow Beef. God, I hope this works. I should load from... In theory, I should be able to load, and it should be fine. Tauros, I'm sorry you had a filling shatter. That sounds really unfortunate. Continue. Continue. Hang on. Hang on. I think I have to look something up here. History. Run. Go to here. How do you switch your discs? Play the game until it asks for disc 2. Press your shortcut to bring RetroArch menu. Go to disc control. Disc control. Insert disc. Click eject disc. Load new disc. Closed disk tray. Not what I want. Eject disk. Load new disk. There you go. Insert disk. Okay. Act 3. Drug. I could get it figured out. I got it eventually. I got 4 more acts to do for this game. How long are they going to be now? Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to Google very quickly. Policenauts. How long to beat? Story? Main story, 12 hours. 12 hours? Wait. Hold on. What stream is this? What stream is this? For Policenauts? Number 6 of a couple 3-hour streams? This is going to be hours 5 times 3, generally 15 to 16 hours, 15 to 20 hours, plus this brings it like to 22. I know I'm sitting here and talking a lot, pontificating and whatnot, but is that like outside the realm of how long this game should be? How do we count what is considered to be how long something is until something's beaten? We're getting chewed out by the police chief.
一般市民18人が巻き添えを食って重軽傷を負っている。 朝からひっきりなしに抗議の電話が鳴りやまない。BCP の機能がパンクしそうだ。エド、分かってるのか？
Look at Ed.
この件は AP に任せろ。彼らのやり方がお前たちに合わんのは分かる。だがな、我々の時代は終わったんだ。
It's no longer our world.
いいか、エド。お前はもう若くはないんだ。いつまでも逆らってる。
You keep playing these games your entire life. Hey,
頭を冷やせ。
yeah, I just solved a bomb. You weren't gonna do it.
コロニーに穴が開くと
We nearly did, but we didn't.
デイブには風穴が開いちまった。
Dave's got some holes in him.
ジョナサン、君はもうポリスノーツでもなければ BCP でもビヨンズでも
You're not a police not nor an officer. That was a long time ago, motherfucker.
君はここでは関係
You are a visitor.
ロレインのことでは君に同情はしている。しかしこの件は別だ。ジョナサン、これ
I mean, he is a civilian that did just do a bunch of property damage.
どうやら私の間違いだったようだ。今後ビヨンド内での銃の所持は禁じる。帰るまで BCP で預かる。本部長、あの場合ジョナサンの発砲は。エド、まだ自分の立場が分かっていないようだな。いいか、あと3年で十分な年金が下りる。めでたく定年だ。デカ人生に傷をつけることなく。エド、おとなしくしてるんだ。今度何か
Threatening his future.
君は30年間のデカ人生とポリスノーツの栄光を棒に振ることになるぞ。相手はあの徳川なんだ。徳川のやり口ならよく知ってる。奴は間違いなく黒だ。ジョナサン、分かってくれ。彼らと正面から戦うにはそれなりの
You better have a slam dunk case.
追い込めるだけの証拠がなければ。
You need evidence that they cannot say is not evidence. Something that is not inadmissible.
デイブがやられたんだぞ。あんたの部下だろ。
One of your own men was killed and you don't even give a shit.
私は分かる。だが私の立場も分かってくれ。上からの圧力も相当なものになってきているんだ。
Oh, the pressure of you kissing up to your old police not friend who's now the capitalist owner of Beyond.
立場がどうのこうの言ってる場合か。あんたの可愛い部下に裏切り
At least one of your thugs is a snake in the grass.
徳川のことならいざ知らず、同じ仲間を疑うのはよせ。とにかくエド、命令だ。しばらく休養を取れ。うちに帰って家族サービスでもしてやれ。ジョナサン。
Oh shit.
つまらんことを考
You're going on vacation now. Forced vacation, Ed.
えずにゆっくり観光を楽しめ。北条の件に関しては AP で捜査させる。何か分かったら報告しよう。
They just took over.
二人とも
Yeah.
ジョナサン、命令に従わない場合はホームへ送り返すぞ。証拠があればいいのか？あんたの首が飛ばないくらいの。うん。証拠がつかめれば。
If you find something, which you might not,
勝手なことはするなよ。
then they'll talk.
エド、明日までに納得のいく報告書を提出しろ。処分はそれからだ。以上。
I hope you all have been having a great weekend. I was playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Our lovely friend Mog got Monster Hunter for us, for me and Kendra, and we've been playing that. And I find it annoying that I can't pick missions like I can in Rise and just fight a monster. But I understand that that's the difference between the two games. A bunch of the differences between the two games are substantial and benefit me hugely as a longsword player. So I'm very happy at the changes for Monster Hunter Wilds. I can get back into Red Blade stance incredibly quickly. The problem is, however, I guess the problem that comes with every Capcom game that comes out recently. And by recently, I mean every time a new Capcom game comes out. The de novo DRM for the first couple months makes the game notoriously difficult to stream. So I will wait, probably, on streaming the game. Unless I really get an inkling for it, a really big want for it, or if I learn that my rig can actually handle that, because it can play the game fine, it runs most things fine. But as we remember when we played games like Resident Evil 4, there were frame hitches in a lot of areas. Well, not in the areas that were rainy, especially. Completely fucked up my PlayStation one time, requiring like a full restart of my computer, kind of thing. Like Resident Evil 4 crashed my computer, I believe, during a stream. So Capcom, I know, does not have the best track record when it comes to their PC releases. But damn, I really want to play that game. So I might make a concession. Maybe I will make a Monster Hunter set of scenes, like a profile on like my OBS or something that is as bare bones as possible, so that I'm not running a bunch of extra stuff, so that I can play Monster Hunter with friends, etc. Because like I don't have like, I mean, apparently like the 3080 versus like the 4080, like the 4070 is apparently comparable. It only has like 2 more gigs of VRAM or something, which makes a bit of a difference, but it's a comparable thing. And the 5080 is apparently not even that much different from the 3080 anyway. So like, do I need that? Chief. We have a few questions. You're gonna cause trouble? Yeah. No. On a provisional basis. That was respect. You can never make a deal with Jonathan Ingram. That was an old memory that he just remembered. Ask about the AMM. It should be the body of somebody connected to the biker inside that AMM. The report only mentions Ishida's body, but that's impossible. We shot a guy in a spacesuit at the moon corner. There have to be bullets, blood, and fingerprints all over that place, not to mention the bike. I didn't get reports of that. Crime scene evidence. I got into several gunfights with them. There should be bullets from their guns lodged in the walls of the AMM and the linear rail station. Not to mention the train. There were, but with lift guns, it's impossible to identify the gun from a bullet. What about the riflings? As you know, the moment a bullet leaves the barrel of a lift gun, a second explosion occurs, and that's what propels it. So the rifling doesn't matter when you have gyro jets. Why do you even... Well, you wanted to spin in the first place. I guess that's why you have the rifling with the gyro jets. You need that for stability. The gun doesn't leave a rifling mark on the bullet because the gyro jet fires. That's why the gun is so popular amongst criminals. You can't track it. The things that are more visible, the things you can look at, are the gun that I fired. What about fingerprints? It's a museum, for Christ's sake. You get thousands of visitors a day. It'd be a nightmare trying to extract fingerprints for forensic purposes. You're right. What about the bike? Turns out it was stolen. Well, bike matches in a stolen vehicle report filed by someone in OLA. It was smuggled here from home. We didn't obtain anything connecting it to the perpetrator. What about the blood? As I mentioned, apparently the only blood they found belongs to Ishida. What about the blood of the linear rail platforms in the train? I didn't hear anything about that. Seems like the blood we collected is all there is. What blood was that? The blood from the biker that we collected on the scene. It appears to have come from him after he was shot. I guess we better have AP analyze that, but our hands are full at the moment. Oh, it's fine. I can bring that down to Gorby and have that go get looked at. You'll have to have Vicar do it. I will. The mosquitoes. Why were they here? The mosquitoes which had collected around Ishida had originally been sent back to Tokugawa Heavy Industries from BCCH and various other hospitals on the colony because of malfunctions in their control circuits. However, Tokugawa was insisting they never received them. They say the whole thing was a slip-up on their side, and they plan on conducting an inquiry to determine who is possible. They're just going to shoot somebody, and that would be it. That's it. Even that by itself is causing an uproar. There's nothing, not one single piece of evidence. Whatever happened to working a crime scene, Gates? Tokugawa are essentially the owner and operator of AMM. We can't expect the crime scene until they give us permission. That's the way it works here. You are corporate police. I've been saying that the whole game, but you just admitted it. Corporate police. They might be tampering with the evidence. I don't think they do something like that, but they could if they wanted. They're clever, they're prudent, and they got the finances to back it up. This is their territory. Make a mistake and they'll make you pay for it. What about Dave? According to the report, when AP arrived on scene, Dave's body was nowhere in sight. You're certain he died, are you? Whole thing's bizarre. Not like he can get up and walk away by himself if he's dead. He asked all the emergency rooms in the colony to contact us if he appears. What's going on with Ishida? AP are handling the murder. We have to deal with this carefully because he was a Tokugawa employee. The fact that you two are at the scene doesn't do any favors. I can't understand why his killer felt the need to go to such lengths. Why would the autopsy shed us any light on it? Right before Dave died, he told us... Oh, David. I saw that guy's eyes myself. I swear to you it was him. Redwood is an exemplary member of this unit. Oh, he told him it was Redwood in his dying breath. I can't imagine him being involved in something like that. Where's Redwood? He's away on an assignment. I sent him to collect new EMPS system chips from Tokugawa Heavy Industries earlier today. I'll question him when he returns. About the bomb in the bag store. Only someone with highly advanced training could have created something like that. Yeah, somebody on a bomb squad. Somebody that has been, or is currently on, a bomb squad. Somebody with purple hair that works on a bomb squad. Somebody that has white blood that works on a bomb squad. You know, I know somebody that sounds like they could fit that description, but I don't know. They could be the bomb squad. It just happens Redwood showed us one just like it the day I got here. We didn't come across anything that uncommon when we cross-referenced the bomb's components with our list of known explosives. Pesky Plumber, welcome to the show. Pesky Plumbers. All 6 Koopa hotels. I sincerely hope Redwood wasn't involved. Don't hold your breath. Ask about bomb. We're looking into former APs and military personnel as we speak, not current ones. If it's a Frozener, it won't take long to track the bugger down. Well, gee, I wonder what Frozener it is and who it could be, and if it's a person that's currently working like what it would be 20 feet away from you if he actually was in this office currently right now and you didn't send him out on something to avoid getting questioned. You know, if he's a Frozener, he shouldn't take that long to track down. Pesky Plumber, I hope you're doing well. How has the show been? The show, I say, as in the Pesky Plumber show. You know, the Sandwichard experience or the Pesky Plumber experience? pesky plumber experience. So how's the show been going? What more can I do from you, Jonathan? I'm gonna show you the blood sample. This does resemble the artificial blood APs use. Have Victor analyze it. You should be able to find out if it belongs to Redwood. What if it belongs to Redwood? What if I get it analyzed, right? Right? I get it analyzed. And then he blows up Gorbachev. What if he kills Mikhail Gorbachev's robot twin? Hi, Gorby. Don't get excited, Victor. We're just keeping the peace. Keeping the peace. What? I don't want to keep the police. A cab. All three of them or just the first one? Also, I hope you had fun with it. The environmental interaction, the like visual stuff they do with the visor, all that's really cool. I love Metroidvanias, but for some reason the Prime games don't stick with me the same way. You should play 3. I think 3's the best one. A lot of people don't like 3, but I like 3. Gorby's mood is translated onto the screen. And if you play 2 and you get to like the spider boss, don't get upset if you stop there forever, because I absolutely stopped at the spider boss forever. I just gave up. I said no. I was done with it. Maybe one day I'll go back and I'll play Metroid Prime. We'll go through all the Metroid Primes and maybe 100% them if we can. That might be a fun time. Oh, 4's coming out? Oh, did they... Oh, I assumed it would have been in the trilogy. They didn't just re-release their trilogy? Is the remastered one on Switch like with, like, C-stick aiming then? Huh. He's processing something right now. That's interesting. That's an odd... Because it was supposed to... Like, originally it was one stick, right? And then you would control where you looked by holding the right trigger. Because Nintendo said, hey, what if we use the C-stick to control our weapons? Thanks, Nintendo. But they're doing that for Metroid Prime 4. I know that they're making that a regular twin-stick shooter. And that could go well. I think that could be good, especially since Metroid Prime 3 kind of proved that you can do that, being that you had the Wiimote and shot. Like, it's not a bad game. Like, don't get me wrong, I might have critiques about the Metroid Prime series. But Metroid Prime 1 is good. Metroid Prime 2, if you give up, it's okay. And Metroid Prime 3, I think, is the best of them, but it's the black sheep of the the black sheep of the series is Other M. I don't want to talk about Other M. That would have been a cool game if it wasn't a Metroid game. If it was something that wasn't Metroid, I think it actually would have gone over pretty well. Just like DMC Devil May Cry. There's a lot of things that are like, if it wasn't this skin, it would probably be better. And Other M is one of those games for sure. I have no idea. I am not... I haven't owned a Wii game myself since I have left New Jersey. since I moved to Canada 10 years ago. I guess I have my wife's Wii games, but I don't own any myself now. I haven't bought any in a while, but when the trilogy came out on the Wii, I'd considered picking it up, but it was a full price game. There are 3 games in it, but it still was a full price game at the time. So I imagine it was still $60 US, $90 Canadian dollars kind of thing for the most part. It probably never went down because Nintendo never drops prices. You should. There's multiplayer. You should also play the multiplayer. This is my life. I'm not going to retire. But do you know why Dave's body disappeared? I hadn't heard about it. I can't believe Dave's dead. Maybe Dave's not dead then. Maybe he just used stealth camouflage and ran away to eat more burgers. Victor, I shot that guy over a dozen times and he doesn't go down. How's that possible? Shot him with what? My recoil. Use hollow points? No, armor piercing. They go straight through the body. If he's a heavy narc user, it's possible. If using artificial blood, it wouldn't surprise me at all. You wouldn't have to worry about blood loss if you're using artificial blood. If you hit him with a number of rounds and one or more of his vitals, he'd be in some serious trouble. We have a sample of the guy's blood. BCC's pathology department is performing Ishida's medical examination. That's the way it's been for the last couple of years. I don't agree with it myself, but it has to do with removing and preserving organs for transplants. They've had to do that in the last couple of years because organ harvesting and human trafficking for organ harvesting has been rampant amongst home in the last number of years. Home just sounds awful, really. No wonder people want to go to space and then realize how expensive it is and they don't want to go to space anymore. It's unusual for them to do the autopsy in cases like this, but they insisted. Might have to do with Tokugawa. So we got nothing. I didn't see this in VREs of the crime scene. Let's show you the blood sample.
Victor,
also, I know a place you could probably get the Metroid Prime trilogy on Wii for incredibly cheap. You just need to homebrew your Wii a little, probably. That guy? That guy that killed Dave. Or we'll tell us the manufacturer of and version, and we'll take it from there. Oh. The only ones who use this first generation stuff are either AP or military. You should do that and put a terabyte hard drive in there and never have to worry about downloading or buying or whatever another Wii game ever again. You should homebrew your Wii and play some of those cool video games you never got to touch. You ever play Red? Did you actually get to play Red Steel? Like I never got to play Red Steel. I played it one time, but I never actually got to play it. You know, like you play it at a friend's house, or you play it like at a stand that has the game for you to try at a store or whatever. You never get to play more than a couple minutes usually. I never got to play much of Red Steel at all, and I wanted to because cowboys and guns. The Castlevania game that came out exclusively on Wii. Oh, hold on. Hang on one second. Never mind. Oh, not this one. Oh, Adventure. I thought you were talking about this one. These character designs. Look at the this V-Sync. Look at the god. Oh jeez. There's no V-Sync here. It's jumping all over the place too. This hold on. Oh, I was chilling, listening to the music. You must play this game with a Wiimote. You must have a nunchuck or classic controller attached. Also, you can also play with another lane. You know, Castlevania Judgment, Golem. I can play Shinoa or Simon. The guy that did the art for Death Note. Oh God, look at these pixels. The guy that did the art for Death Note did the art for this game. So all the characters look like this. This is Trevor. Ralph Belmondo. This is Sypha. At least they didn't make her a child in this one. Like Eric. Eric Lacard is a child in this one. Is it? No, I was gonna say every time they switched character, was this clipping? The Adventure Rebirth? Oh, I don't have a version of that one. Yeah, I don't have a version of that one. That is one of the other remakes of one that they made. That's unfortunate. That's really sad. They I'm not going to say they need to bring games forward 100% of the time, but it needs to be preserved somewhere. If Nintendo wasn't such an asshole about their copyright management, they would, allow us to host files somewhere that people could play those games forever and understand that people used to love a Nintendo or something. I don't think that's a controversial opinion. I think, personally, I've been saying fuck Nintendo for a couple of years now, and the more and more I'm seeing, the more and more I'm right. Not just the Pal World lawsuit. Not just the $14.5 million they forced one man to repay over the rest of his life, or the other lawsuits that they've done for piracy-related reasons. The fact that their console was an underpowered thing that they had to make people code for. The fact that they couldn't let anybody, save video games on the Wii U for a very long time. Look how long it took for them to port anything. Bayo 2, I think, is still stuck on the... It might be on the Switch. But Bayo 2, for the longest time, was stuck on the Wii U. So is most of the exclusives that you would have bought a Wii U for. Like Wonderful 101. Remember how Nintendo was being an asshole about the rights to that? Nintendo's not a good company. None of these. The thing is, none of the companies are. You look at Nintendo with a better light compared to Ubisoft, because Ubisoft is making the same trash forever. That's all that was worth it to play on the Wii U, honestly. But for real, people look at it fondly upon them because they have had their childhoods full of great Nintendo products, but them treating humans like they do makes me sick to my stomach. They don't put the credits. They don't put other teams that are third-party people or whatever, or did bug testing or fixes or anything else. Any additional people that they hire to be extra teams for their games, they don't list them in the credits because they're not from Nintendo. Their games still run like Hyrule Warriors. What? What are we giving them more money for a Switch 2? Yeah, Mario Kart looked cool, but like that camera system that they had didn't even work well in their own presentation. That was the best of what they could have shown off. And it still is going to have issues picking up black people. Because of the way that these cameras work. It was 5 FPS, delayed, and laggy. With drops of whatever. And like, I don't know if Nintendo is ever gonna talk about it, but it really does look like shit. Was that on a high-speed Ethernet connected line? If that footage was from that, oh no. Oh no. They barely got this social stuff working. They really think you want to see your friends' faces while you play Mario Kart through a Discord window. They put a Discord window on your screen when you play Mario Kart that has your friends' faces and their gameplay. Why would you want that? Is Nintendo high? You're gonna use, like, the thing with the camera is it's neat one time, and they're gonna be like, this is a pain in the ass to set up every time. I'm gonna do this and tilt it this on. It doesn't pick my on, fading out of it, and it's people. And anybody out there who's like, I don't agree with your opinions, and I'm typing up a big rant. That's fine. You can do that still. It's free engagement. But the important thing to remember is that this is my show and these are my opinions. And I look at Nintendo in a light where they have not treated their customers well. Because they haven't. Like, I have to be informed because this is the hobby that I love. I have to know what's going on in the industry because I want to know where to put the hard-earned money that I have. And if my hard-earned money is going to go back towards games like Of the Devil or Balatro or, what else do I have? I just reinstalled Citizen Sleeper and Paradise Killer, Helldivers 2. Well, I guess Helldivers 2. Artful Escape. Garfield Lasagna Party, Hyperlight Breaker, 1,000 Times Resist. Where else am I gonna play this stuff? World of Horror? Come on. We're living in a world that is thank goodness you're here even. Like, we're living in a world that has an incredible indie revolution. And we can decide where we want to put our money, right? Like, we can put it with AAA developers and this stuff, right? We have the opportunity. We can wait for a FromSoft to release a game that we want to play. I think it shouldn't be about how much money a game is going to make and how many sales that the game made to classify it as a success. It can be a commercial success, that's true, but you can sell that many tickets and have a bunch of people go, well, that sucked. I guess an angry sale or a disappointed sale that somebody would say would go back to and don't give a refund is kind of what you're looking for a video game these days. Look at Concord. What was Multiverses is shutting down. There was a battle royale that lasted like 6 months. Near Reincarnation was a mobile game that was a gacha game that wasn't making enough money, so they shut it down despite they didn't want to put any of their stuff anywhere else for free. GameCube was considered a colossal failure. Some of the best games that Nintendo's ever made were developed for it. The Nintendo GameCube could squeeze so much performance out of that little box. Like, we're going to see. Here's the thing, right? Here we go. We have seen since the GameCube a trend. GameCube didn't do well. The Wii did well. The Wii U didn't do well. The Switch went well. Is the Switch 2 going to do well? I think now, because we're in an uncertain economic time, because we look at a new console every 6 to 7 years, we're looking at shifts where people have more or less ability to do things with the money that they've been trying to save, that they've been earning, that they've been working towards, that they deserve more of. If you think about it, every 7 years, you probably have started a new career at least once. You're on some kind of new life shift. And you look back in the mirror 5 years ago and you say, who's that person? That's different. Every 7 years, Nintendo is expecting to go get your money again. For a $600 box that'll play you video games for the next 7 years. Back when the GameCube came out, I didn't even have an N64. My cousins did. My parents got me the GameCube with the PS2 as well because my dad wanted the PlayStation 2, but he didn't even play it much. Regardless, we got the GameCube, and we had a bunch of games. I've been slowly playing them. Nightfire. We had a bunch of the Pokemons. I actually had the Pokemon box, Pokemon Coliseum. I had a special disc that allowed you to get Jirachi in your version of Pokemon Emerald and or Sapphire, or sorry, Ruby and or Sapphire. Nightfire is one of the best James Bond games to ever exist. Like, crazy that game is on there. And it runs good. Like, wow. Those vehicle levels suck, but Nightfire is a great game. And then after the PlayStation 2, the Xbox and the GameCube era, they went into the Wii, PlayStation 3, which was notoriously hard to develop for, and the Xbox 360, which for the most part on its original release, it got everybody red rings of death, which meant that a lot of people had to go sending their consoles back in again. The Xbox One was a debacle with its DRM, and at that time, Nintendo was released the Wii U, and the Wii U is seen as a colossal failure because people didn't know what it was because they tried to name something, and their Nintendo yes men said, "Yeah, that's good," and it was bad, and people didn't know what it was. That's why the Switch did better. It was a Nintendo thing that they could recognize. Sure, it looked like a Wii U, but like, if people don't know what a Wii U is because they didn't buy one and the last thing they bought was a Wii, yeah, that's a new Nintendo. That's 15 years later. Actually, hold on. Wait. Wii release date, November 19, 2006. Okay, maybe not. 2017. Hold on, that was 11 years. When the Wii U? Wii U release date was 2012. So we had a 6-year gap, 6 to 7 years, between consoles. Between the Wii U and the Switch was 5. But I guess they took what they learned for the Wii U and put that forward to the Switch. You know, like they had to. Anyway, video games. Like, I'm full of this knowledge. I've been around for so damn long playing these games, right? Like, I've experienced the highs and lows of teenage video game playing. I'm going back to experience a bunch of it again, but I don't know. I kind of want to see Nintendo take a hit. I think they've gotten a little too big for their britches because now they're imposing a higher video game price on their games. $80 American dollars? Fuck you. No. Absolutely not. No. And Nintendo is going to do that and cause an industry shift, which is why we still have to focus on indies. Back to the original topic. Go play Of the Devil. Or go back and play through Policenauts like I'm doing now. Mosquitoes. He died. Didn't die instantly. Where do I go now? What device? Meryl, you good? Let's talk to you. Not in the mood to sleep. I'm getting rid of whatever woman's left in me until I get back at them for Dave. Ask about Dave. I checked with informants and hackers. Everything leads to a dead end. Same as Hojo, gone without a trace. What do you think why do you think they took Dave's body? Do you think he's still alive? Do you think he's still alive? He was bleeding a lot. I don't know. Why would they feel the need to hide his body?
Come.
I don't know. What are you supposed to tell his family? I don't know. Bike was smuggled from home. The guy disappeared in the blink of an eye. It's gotta be redwood. I mean, it is redwood. It looks like redwood. It sounds like redwood. It smells like redwood. I'm pretty sure it's redwood. Can we go? What else do I have to do here? Trying to gather more information here. Okay. Right AP? No. Because they were following the 10 that Sony had started putting on and then added a 10 on top of that. That's where they went wrong. That's where Nintendo is going wrong on that. Still working on the blood. Body management. Who's in charge of a person's body when they die? Bodies are sent from transplant hospitals like BCCH for any post-mortem examinations that are required. If you wait too long to extract the organs after contamination, they spoil. Yep, they would. Games have been $60 standard for so damn long. I've been paying that since I was able to pay for video games. I'm remembering that I got Boktai for $10. That was the best $10 my mom ever probably spent. For Boktai? Oh, man. When are we going to play Boktai again? Am I just going to be, like, bored every couple years and just say, yeah, I think we're going to do a Boktai run again. Until I guess I become a Boktai speedrunner. Is that what Drakaden did? How much longer are we using from artificial organs among the general public? Results aren't very promising. It's too expensive. Haven't finished. I don't know anything about him. Suppose Redwood's the biker. He may be a frozener, but he's still flesh and blood. So, I said this yesterday, whatever day that I last streamed. I bring this up all the time because it makes me mad. It makes me so upset. My brother, after I moved out, I said to him, Xander, don't get rid of these games because they are all going to be worth something someday. He said, okay. And then a couple years later, I visited home because I was working in the area again. I went back to New York and I visited New Jersey. And I went up to my old room and I said, "Hey Xander, where are my video games? Where are the video games?" Because they were ours. And he said, "Oh, I traded them in to get an Xbox, to help get an Xbox One and some games." And I said, "Xander, how much did they give you?" And they said $60. And I said, "Xander, Path of Radiance alone sells for $100 on eBay." Radiant Dawn is even rarer. These weren't mint condition games or anything, but this is my history. For $60, I don't get to re-experience the games that I played in my childhood exactly as I would have had them on copies and consoles. Which is why I think I tend to emulate, because if I can't play the games that I would have had before, why even bother? I was collecting and then my collection got sold. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. In the 90s, $75? Jesus. They were making bank back then. And then the dollar got worse and worse. Good thing we picked up all that blood. The N64 was $150? Well, they took a loss on the console. Because they did that for years. You take a loss on the console and you sell the games for more. Hi, Gorby. I guess I'll go back to Vice. A couple developments. Actually, hold on. The Lavender I had shipped in cryogenic storage from home. The inspection plans have to go through. There is a real pain in the butt, but they were Dave's favorite. Looking back now, I have no idea how I got one with games being so expensive. How you got an N64 or how you got a copy of Policenauts? Or anything. Because Lunchbox... Lunchbox! Hold on, if you get your daily bread, it'll put your bread in the lunchbox. So I think, honestly, the lunchbox sandwich combo is fantastic here. Welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in. What games do you have on your N64? You issued Policenauts? Policenauts is probably exorbitantly expensive. Gotta love that one time. Gotta love one time. Any leads, Meryl? What do you want to know? Yeah, what do I want to know? I guess she just said that there was a lead somewhere. I guess. Also, Lunchbox, welcome to the, where is it? Sandwichard experience! My name is Richard Sandwichard here. Lovely presence joining us tonight is absolutely wonderful. Oh, thank you so much.
They come back tomorrow. Thanks for helping us reach our goals, so relax and enjoy the show.
Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the Sandwichard experience. Once again, my name is Richard Sandwichard. Where is my button? I have my own sandwich school. I have my, hold on, I even have an where's my outdoor? Where's my picture day shot? Here we go. The Richard Sandwichard Memorial Sandwich School patent pending, where inside we teach Sandwich School, where we can use the official Richard Sandwichard experience Sandwich School Sandwich Scale patent pending to also classify where a sandwich sits on the scale. We go on a ranking of structure to ingredient, because just because something tastes good doesn't mean that it's actually going to be, you know, like something good to eat. That's why we have at the bottom right here the Radical Anarchy quadrangle in this corner. What are the benefits for teaching at the school? You get as many sandwiches as you can eat forever from the Richard Sandwichard sandwich shop that we also have here in town. I mean, I also own the shop, and I mean, it's pretty good.
Sir, with all due respect, get drinked, nerd.
And anyway, what I was saying is we're glad to have you. We're goofy. We have a fun time. I got a dog here. It's not my dog. It's somebody else's dog. The benefits to teaching in this school, honestly, would still be infinite sandwiches. You have to make them.
Sir, drink some underscore
Oh,
water
dog
wants
time.
you to pet your dogs.
You wish you had somebody else's dog. Oh, hold on. I can't show my wife's toes for free. Hold on. I'll get the camera to you. You don't have to move, sweetie. There you go. Look. Oh. My sore old lady. Hi. Charlie is sore. Hey, come here. There we go. If you type dogs in chat, it should put a spam of emotes. Hi, baby girl. There you go. There's my dogs. I mean, we made emotes. My wife made emotes of the dogs. The corgi is Charlie. The Australian Shepherd is Freya. Excuse me, Freya. And of course we have Booser, but I don't have a Booser anything yet. What if I had a real life Booser? Yeah, I think if I ever got, like, if I was popular enough to get like a toy, because you can get like the toys that look like you or whatever. I think I would get a Booster plushie. Yeah, I would make a Booster plushie. Honey? Plushie? I think that'd be sweet. Hi, my honey. I love you. Very cute. Ooh, wait, really? Really? Hold on. Andorra currency. Hold on. Hold on, we have an opportunity. Oh, it's expensive! Oh, it's so expensive! Look what you've done to me. Look what you've done to me. You've put it in my head You've put it in my head. You've given me the idea. You've given me the opportunity to actualize my nonsense. Actually, hold on. I need to show you.
Rip it, bud. For the funds.
I got something else today. Rip it. Thank you. Thank you for giving us a bit to help us with an Arizona tea. I'm sorry. It almost threw stuff at. There we go. I got. So during the first year of the Sandwichard experience, I had like a 3-liter bottle that I had grown my son in. Thank you. This is my son. Actually, technically it's Scarab's son. His name is Rock'em Sock'em. I got 2 more son. I got an alligator, and I got a shark. And I picked these 2 because they could fit. They seem like the 2 that could fit easily into the neck of a 2-liter bottle. So I'm gonna grow some of these, and we're gonna see how big they get. My voice has left the building. Am I gone? Also, thank you for the 100 bits, Lunchbox. The Shuri. Did you play Tokimeki? I mean, I went to here. Did you play Tokimeki Memorial? I played 2 of the games. We played the one on the SNES, and we played Girls Side this last year in November. Oh. You played Tokimeki in the SNES? So did I. What did you end up with? I got Best Girl Yuino Himo. It might have just been that one scene. Shrug. You're wishing... I think the port that they're doing that is coming to the Switch might get an English translation. Might. I'm not going to hold my breath, but I want to see it happen. Toros, have a great night. On another night, we're gonna grow more children. Saki Nijino? Hold on. Is Saki Nijino the one that did sports? Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly the one that I thought. Saki Nijino. Second only to Shiori Fujisaki in terms of popularity. I didn't know Saki was that well loved. Although, I'll tell you, my playthrough of Girls Side ended badly because I swear, like 6 points away from getting the right scores to getting the perfect ending with Kei Hazuki. So I ended up with nobody. And I was short just like a week or two's worth more points. Rip me. I should have went for Saki Nijino, but instead I went for Yuino Himo in Tokimeki. And oh man, Yuino taught me how to hack government satellites, and I could put that on my resume. Victor won't be performing. Yes, they went to the BCCH already. Gates says that he's away on assignment. Dave and I shot him 6 times. I got him 15 times. Has his body gone missing too? Maybe. He's probably dead, but I'll check every hospital. How about the crime scenes? The crime scenes I think were really tampered with. I hear the ISP is going to come sue BCP over what happened at the corral. Oops. The owner of the bag store is on the run, so the APs close it off. Tokugawa stepped up the pressure on BCP too.
あ、そうそう。ずっと引っかかってたんだけど、あのカバン屋でデイブがいなくなった時、負傷してたエンプスがいたでしょ?
Yeah, the one that, yeah.
あれは確かレッドウッドの木だ。待て。ということは、奴は現場に
It was red blood coming out of the leg of that dude. He doesn't have red blood.
入ってたのは奴じゃない。エンプスの関節から血が流れてたのを覚えてる。
Oh, hold on. This isn't gonna work. This is sepia tone. That's not red blood. It's sepia. He doesn't bleed sepia.
赤い血が流れてた。
That's not red.
そうか。
And AP's, it's white.
あの中にデイブを入れて運んだんだな。
They used it to carry Dave away. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Jonathan. I got it. I love... Thank you, Max. I love when we know the plot well in advance of the characters and they have to catch up to us. And I can spend the next 45 minutes going, it was this! And, you know... I think it's funny. Lunchbox, what do you teach? You said you were a teacher. Young children? Old children? Teenagers? College? Dancing? With the stars even? I knew a dance instructor. I knew a lot of people. You teach preschool for children with autism? Oh, that's sweet. My mom worked in special education in our school system back in New Jersey before I moved to Canada, and she said it was always the best working there. Nice. Doing great things for the world. Just when I thought you hit rock bottom, you break out the jackhammer. Fuck this guy.
エド、こうなれば強行手段に訴えるしかない。メリルの言ってた件が徳川製薬へも売り込むという。そうだ。
Video games don't need to be this expensive. That's the thing. That's my sentence at the end of the day. They want more money, and that's it. You're gonna have to, like, in Canadian dollars. Ready? Okay. Are you ready? When I go to buy a brand new video game, I am already spending $100. If a game is $90 Canadian because it's $60 American, I am already spending $90, so that means I'm already spending $100 because of tax. Games that are $70 bring it up past $100. And it doesn't seem like much, but it adds up. $80? Somehow I'm paying $130 a video game. I've already done the calculation on it. It's bullshit. Like, you're going to want to buy the Switch 2, pay $800 Canadian for the box with Mario Kart, and buy one other game for $1,000? Make it make sense. It doesn't make me want to purchase the Xbox, or not the Xbox, their Xbox Game Pass, I guess, for GameCube games. That doesn't make me want to do that just so I have something to play on the Switch too. That's also another $60 purchase. You're paying $1,000 in the first year just to play Nintendo games that you already owned? And that's not mentioning the $10 data transfer fee that they have for these games where you can play their old games on the new Switch 2 version. You own the cartridge. Why do you have to transfer it for $10? It's just money grubbing. Make it make sense. It's data. I can transfer data. Give me a stick. I can do it. A Snatcher on the Sega CD is $1,400. How much does it cost with the light gun? You have a working light gun too? I've never seen a Sega Saturn, Sega CD light gun. Ready to head out? I am ready to head out. I don't know where we're going. We're going... Drive. We're going to Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals.
よし、徳川製薬へ向かおう。念のため寄り道をしていこう。つけられてるかもしれん。わかった。本部長なら見張りをつけてるかもしれん。一回りしてから行こう。
Go the scenic route. Okay. I'm gonna leave the scenic route for next time. It is 12:30. I will be streaming the rest of the week, and I am back to work for the first time in a couple days tomorrow. I had taken off from Friday, and I've been doing stuff the rest of this weekend, and you know, it was nice to have Monday off. I got a bunch of stuff done, and I got to hang out with my wife. Thank you for smiling. The rest of my week kind of looks like this. I'm not playing Castlevania Chronicles. I did not update this for my week this week because I didn't get to. So Castlevania Chronicles is not starting this week. Instead, what is starting this week is Castlevania Circle of the Moon, which is the there we go. Which is the Game Boy Advanced game, the first Game Boy Advanced game that actually I believe came out during the launch of the Game Boy Advanced. I believe it was a launch game for the Game Boy Advanced. I could be wrong, but I believe it was the case. We're on to Circle of the Moon. I know I don't have the full list up here, but we have beaten. Hang on, I'll go grab the full one. We have beaten. I'm showing this for the benefit of our friend Lunchbox here, who would not have seen this for the first time except for today. We have beaten all these games so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, Rondo, Bloodlines, Symphony of the Night, 64, and Legacy of Darkness and Chronicles. We have finished all of these games, done multiple streams of each, and we're moving along to Circle of the Moon, which is the first Game Boy Advanced game that Konami put out, funnily enough, and the first Castlevania game on the Game Boy Advance. And as such, it's a little rough around some edges, but honestly, it's a really cool game that has a really big bug in its main magic system that I can't wait to exploit. So we're gonna go see that tomorrow. The Wednesday, we are playing Borderlands 3, unless my wife is doing something this week and has problems, because those things come up. If not, then we'll be playing probably Of the Devil. But we'll play more of that. I'll start episode 1 and I can't wait to play more of that. Borderlands 3 is on Wednesday. Thursday, I've been streaming Monster Hunter Rise. If I don't stream, that's okay. Come hang out in my Discord instead, and you'll probably be able to play Monster Hunter or whatever I'm playing with me. If not, Helldivers. There's Monster Hunter, Helldivers, a couple other games that I've been playing recently, and you can come join me if you join my Discord. Come and hang out sometime with us there. And on Friday, of course, we are finishing off the week with Nier Replicant, one of the best games that's ever been made. Where are we? We are going to meet Emil this week. We're gonna meet Emil this week. I can't wait. This is gonna be a magical time this week. And I'm really, really glad that you all could have joined me for Policenauts tonight. This is a fun stream. Holy shit! Dude, come join me on other streams. You're lucky you came in today, because I tell people all the time, it doesn't matter when you come in. The fact is, you spend a minute here, and that minute sometimes is all you need to fall in love with the Sandwichard experience. I'm not saying you're gonna fall in love, but at least you can give me a try. This is a fun stream, and I'm glad that you say that aloud, because honestly, that's really validating, and I thank you. I try to do my best. I have a good time doing this. And if you're gonna be here for Nier at the end of this week, trust me, we're gonna get sad. We're gonna get sad as hell. I love crying at video games. Honestly, that's really what my hobby should be. Thank you for experiencing Sandwichard, because the Sandwichard experience can't exist without you. We're both experiencing each other. Well, hold on. Is that how I want to say that? Maybe not. Let's go check out somebody new tonight who I have not yet said hi to. We'll say hi to what's her face. Could be good. The Sandwichard experience will be back on other days this week that are not Monday, because it's already Tuesday where I live in the world. Remember to commit to that bit, because that bit's going to set you free. Remember that you should go get your shingles vaccine if you have the opportunity to, because I've been pushing that one hard since I had shingles early last month. And I guess just be lovely to one another. You matter. Your experiences are valid. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if you disagree, you'll catch these trans rights and trans lefts. Bop 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 bop. Anyway, that's the show tonight. I don't know if I have anything else to give you or do anything. As someone who also had shingles, you second that emote? Exactly. Get your shingles vaccine. It's not fun. It's not